Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a presentation that's kind of unorthodox, count on me. But being a graphic designer and branding expert, I'm like, let's take it all the way back and show you guys my history, right, of where I went to school and kind of just try to answer your questions, but more like with a bit of visuals because I'm a visual person, so I need the visuals. So anyway, thank you. I feel blessed and honored to be here. Thank you very much for coming. So this is just, hasn't switched over yet? Oh, that's okay. This is Venice Beach. And so Venice Beach is really inspiring to me. I love the SoCal colors of the sunset. So one of the things that, again, Johara means jewel, and so this is amethyst. And I picked this stone not only for its color, but for its symbolism as well. You'll have to research that later. I won't get into that. But purple is actually a perfect balanced color because if you take red, which is hot, and you take blue, which is cool, and combine them, what do you get? You get purple. So that's the background of half of my brand. So again, we have amethyst, kind of showed you that real quick. So a perfect case study, I think, is like kind of my brand to show you a little bit background of how it's built and the creative direction, how it's kind of, suggested. So, yes, these are some items that I picked up from like different parts of the world. So this thing is like from Italy. This is from Barnes & Noble, actually. This is a bookmark right here. And that's a stone, of course. That's like, the Aladdin lamp, and then this ring, which I'm wearing right now, I bought from New Orleans for $5 on the street. So anyway, random things, you kind of get the direction, right? You see a color scheme, you see a lot of elements that are all unified, correct? So here we have the colors of my culture, right? A lot of like this goldy sand color. So again, now I've showed you the SoCal sunset, and I've showed you the, the Egyptian Sahara desert. So together, what do we get? We get Johara. Is it showing up?
That's
awesome. So Johara is an interesting word, and we went into that. So the symbol over here, you could see the jewel in the negative space, correct? The top of the jewel double acts as the third pyramid, right, of where I was born. And then in the middle, actually, is a V, right? So this V symbolizes when I work with clients, I ask them what their vision, because they tend to give me all of this content, and I'm like, no, we need to boil it all down and simplify it. So back when I was in school, if I submitted work like that, my professor wouldn't even look at it. Like, the way that she would describe it is, it's like a chocolate on a pillowcase when you go to a hotel, right? You need that negative space. You need that fluff to be like, ooh, let me read that. That's why all the elegant higher-end brands, they're very simple, right? So, sorry, this is a bit hard. I'm trying to see the screen. Thank you. I'm trying to like answer questions, but in a cohesive way, so let me know. Okay. So this is kind of like the creative direction for Johara, right? And it shows you the evolution. So actually, this was my very first business card. You can see the double pyramids right here. And this is my current business card right here. I have two cards. One is like super like velvety, which I try to give off if someone meets me personally. And then these are more of like the economical print, which is, you can leave it around town or whatever and not have to go broke. What was that ring for? 8? 8, okay. So background really quickly, I went to USC, but that was not before I went to CSUN first, where I met an amazing mentor named Samantha Fields. She came up to me and said, you really need a more intensive course track, so transfer, get a BFA. We don't have a BFA here. So I applied to USC with her letter of recommendation, and I got in. And there I met Haven Lynn Kirk, who is my biggest design mentor, I would say. The one I was telling you about says the thing about the pillow. And I graduated, and this is her. She's actually dean of the Roski Art and Design School. This is a quick latest podcast design I did. And then I'm showing you guys kind of where I started, which is painting. So I'm going to go through these really quickly, right? Here's where the model didn't show up. We just had to, professor printed out something. This is Jude Law, I believe.
It had.
Did it show?
Yeah, it just a slight delay.
Is that the heart?
Yeah,
That's the heart.
Oops. Okay. Well, this is my artwork. Oh, this one was really cool because the way that the light was shining, it looked like she was actually. Oh, this is off, you guys. There we go. It showed like she was almost like on stage. So being able to paint actually helps me to create logos as well, right? Because I do everything by hand. I sketch it, I digitize it, so it's always unique. It'll never be like something else. And when I really felt like I made it with my design work as an amazing master painter, oil painter, he put my business card in this skeleton of something, I don't know. And I thought it was really cool, so I took a photograph of it. Anyway, my name is Julianne Youssef. I am the person here that you can talk to about all your creative direction, marketing material, even artwork if you're looking to get artwork. So again, graphic design, creative direction, and fine art as well. So I don't know if I have any time for questions,
You
but
have plenty of time.
You've got
still.
plenty.
Really?
2 minutes.
Yes.
And then you got another 2 minutes after.
We did it.
Question.
Yes.
Tell us some of your corporate background
Ooh, corporate background.
and why you ended up where you are today.
Okay, corporate background. I actually started at the restaurant, the Cheesecake Factory restaurant. I worked my way up. I actually fell and slipped in the back, which was a blessing in disguise because then I was at home resting and I was all applying to jobs, right? So, so I got a better job. I ended up going to corporate in Calabasas. There, I helped design digital graphic ads for them. I even redesigned their gift card whole web page because they had all of this content. I was like, you just need 3 bullet points, like how fast is the shipping, whatever. And then they changed it. So yeah, I really enjoyed being part of a team at the Cheesecake Factory, but Cube Life was not for me. I like taking on an array of different varieties of clients. That's how I stay inspired. Food industry is still cool, but again, I love taking on like coaches, people in physical therapy, notary public, right? Makeup industry, skincare. So again, food and beverage is background, but now I've taken on all kinds of work, but that will be for next time because I kind of gave you the background, right? So stay tuned. Any other questions?
All right, sweet.
Woo!
Well done.